Hey there, gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer. I am sorry that we're a little bit late. Got a family thing that I needed to kind of work out. Basically helping my son-in-law, and we had to arrange a time that we're going to be able to do it tomorrow. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to cancel the X-Plane 12 stream for tomorrow. I might be able to do it on Sunday, but chances are we're going to have to maybe make it next week. So we'll see what happens. Fat Bear, how are you doing? How's my day going? It's going a little busy. So, all right, so here we are. Flight Simulator 3. This is our East Coast to West Coast series, and we're continuing from where we left off, and I just clicked something that I didn't mean to click. All right, so let's go ahead and pull up the information of what our flight is going to be on this episode. So here we are. This is the collection of SubLogic Scenery Disks put together, painstakingly put together. We are over here in this corner, and we're in Montreal. That's where we're at. We're here at this airport, Montreal International Mirabel. So there's two of them. There's a Mirabel, there's a Dorval. So we're at this one right here. And we're going to be flying over here to Ottawa International. And we do have a VOR here, 114.60. However, we also have an ADF. And I'm thinking, oh shoot. I want to change this to the I want to change this to the ADF, because there's not going to be a whole lot of times that we're going to use it. This is going to take us, this will take us directly there, as opposed to the VOR, which is not. I don't think it's a big deal though. The thing is when we change the ADF, it has a problem trying to switch back. And then I've got to completely reload the simulator and everything. It's a royal pain. So how about we do this? How about we tune in to 116.3, and if we take a, what is that going to be? That's 27 right there, 270. It looks to me that if we take, that's 2526, about 265, a radio of 265 away from this, that should get us, let's see, 27 is going to take us in between. I don't think I want to quite do that. Maybe in between 265 and 270. So let's say 266. Okay, we'll say 266. And then I can use this other VOR here, 114.60, to give us an idea of how close we're going to be. I mean, obviously we probably should see the airport, but what is this right here? 120? Yeah, we'll set 114.60 to 120, and then that way, once the needle crosses to the center, we know that we're going to be in the right spot, right? We're going to know that we're near Ottawa International, and that's Gatineau. I'm not saying it right. We'll know we'll be near the right airport. So, ow! we'll be near OW. Okay, we'll probably trip over something, or we'll have a rough landing and we'll have an owl there. But anyways. See, look at this. You can actually see me. And now when I do that, now it's dark again. However, if I open up a notepad here and put this like this, there we go. So I'm using the reflection of the blank white notepad to just kind of reflect some light. See, I'm clever like that. Okay. Well, the sun is going down. See, this is another reason why we want to have those VORs. Because we're not going to see anything here in a bit. About 5 minutes. The sun's going down and we're going to have ourselves a night flight. RP Sims, howdy, howdy, howdy. Fat Bear says, when I flew the Airborne for Northwest Airlines, I did KMSP to KSYR. Quite a bit. Well, maybe we should do that flight, huh? Maybe we should do that. Oh, you know what? As a matter of fact, just in honor of you, Fat Bear, we should find an Airbus and fly Northwest Airlines from KMSP to KSYR. You are listening to KILR, Killer Radio / Killer Television. Good to see you, RP Sims. I am doing well. Alrighty. Hey, let's go in here. What I want to do is look and see if I can turn on the joystick. I don't know if it's on. I have my joystick plugged in, but it may not work. Alright, that's okay. I was hoping it might, but... See, Fat Bear? Don't say I never did anything for you. I try to take care of my viewers if I can. Alright, so... Gotta start this thing. See, it's all about viewer interaction, right? Yeah, you're not just seeing a flight. You're living the flight. You're a part of the flight. You're not an observer. You are a participator. It's all about participation. And heck, I might learn something. Since you've flown that route several times, you can see how horrible that I fly an Airbus and say, hey, you know what? Let me give you some pointers. And you know what? I would be totally open for that because I suck at flying an Airbus. But alas, we'll do that. I have, what is it? I have for FSX, and I also have for Prepared. I've got a Quality Wings Airbus package. So I wouldn't mind doing it through that. Yes, I can do an Airbus with Flight Sim 2020, but I think I've already got that flight worked out, but I don't have anything planned yet, I don't think, for FSX. So we'll see. Or Prepared, for that matter. Okie dokie, let's go ahead and get this party started here. He says X-Plane. That's true. I think it has an Airbus. At the moment, I'm not going to buy the Airbus that a lot of people are... I forgot what it was called. The brand name. Alright, hopefully that engine is not too loud. Let me know if it is. Alright, we got our lights on for the dash. And let's see. Let's get all of our navs tuned in here. 114.160. 114.60. I'm going to switch this over to nav 2. And we were going to make this 120. No, Cessna. Not a whole lot of options when it comes to Flight Simulator 3. Flight Simulator 4, on the other hand, we've got a lot of options. But Flight Simulator 3, nah. You don't have custom content with Flight Simulator 3, so I think you've got like a couple of options. You got like, what, a Cessna and a jet. Let's take a look here. In the aircraft library, here is your options. Cessna, Learjet, Sopwith Camel. That's it. That's it. That's all the option that you've got. Because they did not release any types of expansions or anything like that for Flight Simulator 3. All of the scenery disks are actually from Flight Simulator 2 that are converted for Flight Simulator 3. So you really did not see all the custom content and everything until Flight Simulator 4. As a matter of fact, Flight Simulator 3 was not out very long until Flight Simulator 4 came out. So there you go. I always think of Flight Simulator 3 as the unfinished version of 4. Because they are very much the same. There's just a few more things that it's almost as if like they just didn't finish it in time, you know, and stockholders or whatever are like, you need to release it. You need to release something. It's kind of like The Sims, you know, EA, Electronic Arts. They just kind of, you know, release whatever. Fix it later. Okay, so we were saying, yeah, 266. There we go. That's it. That's it. All right, let's go ahead and take this runway right here. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I don't know. I always call it a Cessna. I don't really ever think of it as a Cardinal. But yeah, you're right. Speaking of The Sims, isn't there a new one in the works? Supposedly. It's supposed to be Project Renee. Although there are some that are saying that it's been, like the console version was canceled, but they didn't really say anything about the computer version. All I know is that The Sims 4 is, it's okay. But it's not like it gets better with each series. I don't have much confidence in Sims 5 if they ever release it. And with as much DLC, they have a ridiculous amount of DLC for Sims 4. Absolutely ridiculous. it'll be even worse for Sims 5. So that's my stance on it. There is another sim game that's coming from South Korea called Inzio, I-N-Z-I-O, which looks actually very promising. The graphics look really, really good. That one I'm interested in. Although I've heard with that one's going to have tons of transactions too. But it looks like the base game comes with pets, maybe? It comes with weather? I don't know. We'll have to see. I did have a series that I was working on that had Sims 1, 2, 3, and 4. It was not getting a whole lot of views, so it's not like it's been canceled. It's just, compared to the other projects that I've got, it's just right now it's not a priority. Especially with the live streams, because there's more of a, the live streams have more of a demand than the videos themselves, but I still want to be able to have both. All right, let's do this thing. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. Well, it's black now. All right, we're going at a good vector. About 239. It shouldn't take too much longer for us to connect up with 266. So why don't we go ahead and make our turn now. We'll get it close to 266. We'll get it around 260, I think. Laying the gear up. There we go. All set. Anybody a Dragon's Lair fan? Did you see my short today? I put it up on TikTok also. I was working on it last night. Let's go ahead and get our autopilot set up here. Autopilot set. Altitude block at 4,000 feet. Oh no. Oh good. It like froze. I'm like, no. No, 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 no. We're okay though. Hopefully the noise from the fans that are right next to me aren't causing too much noise. It's just, it's hot. Okay, so that yellow line is a major roadway. That's going to be taking us to Ottawa. And we've got DME on NAV2. And it's 71 miles, but I don't think the airport's going to be 71 miles. It's going to be more like maybe 60 miles away. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you don't hear any fans. I have 4 of them, but I turned 2 of them off. You're like 4 fans. No, they're like these little air conditioning type of fans. You put water in on the top. If you put some ice on there, it helps blow out cold air. And it's got filters, so if you like soak the filter and freeze it and use it, it helps. It doesn't last long, but it helps. So Fat Bear, I saw that you made a comment on the trucking video. What did you think about that? Did you think that was interesting? It only took me a couple of months to finally finish the thing, but and I have not been able to get another load since then. Oh, I forgot to ask him about... Oh, that's okay. Yeah, what I'm hearing now is, oh, loads are getting better, but they're all going to our dedicated drivers, so we don't have anything left. And my medical card expires in a couple of weeks. And I have to go through Swift, I believe, in order to get set up somewhere. Maybe. I may have to pay out of pocket, but I don't know if I have to go through them to get the test done, because it might have to be somewhere that's approved. So I don't know if they're going to do that. Or if they're just going to say, well, you know, since your medical card is now expired, you know, we're probably not going to require your services anymore. So I was assured that they would help me keep my CDL active. But if there's one thing that I learned in trucking, is that there's a lot of lying. There's a lot of dishonesty in trucking. Our needle on VOR OBS number 1, nav 1, is starting to move, so that's a good sign. Yeah, I still drove. It's part-time. I'm on a casual fleet with Swift. I was told about it back in December because I know my health was... I needed to get a handle on my health because of the weight that I gained and stuff. And so, I mean, I was pretty much just, I was just going to quit, but I was told about the, you know, he said, how long do you think you're going to be out? And I said, I don't know, it might be about a year or so. And they said, well, we have a casual fleet, that way you can stay employed with us and you don't have to go through the process of getting rehired. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that works. And I was told, oh, you can work as much or as little as you want. Well, that didn't turn out to be true. But yeah, some companies are. I'll be honest with you, Swift is really not that bad of a company. It really isn't. I'd say there's more problems with certain people than there is at the company itself. There are some people there at the company that are very good. But I also think that there are some people behind the scenes that manipulate drivers and try to pressure them to do things that either they're not comfortable with or they shouldn't be doing. You know, it's kind of like, well, you know, you better go take this load, or we may not be able to get anything for you. You know, and this load like goes to like downtown New York or something, you know, and you've got a new driver that doesn't know anything about going into New York, and as far as trying to drive and back a 53-foot trailer in a horrible, you know, tight city like that. And so, you know, the new driver just like, well, okay, I guess. You know, and they wind up getting themselves in trouble. And then the company's like, well, you know, you shouldn't have done it if you didn't think it was safe. And that's where it is. You know, they never want to say, yes, you should do this, or no, it may not be a good idea for you to do this. Instead, what they do is they're like, well, it's up to you. I can't really say if you should do it or not. I'm like, with a new driver, they should really be a little bit more helpful than that. And there are some that are, but then there are others that are just like, well, it's up to you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm planning to go for another medical exam certification. What I'm trying to get the answer on is if I have to set that up through Swift or not. Because I can go back to the same clinic that I did before to get it. I know I'm probably going to have a little bit of trouble, because before I had to get new glasses because I have astigmatism, and I had it in my left eye. I think it's in both eyes now, and so my prescription changes every year, so I probably have to get new glasses. I did have problems with high blood pressure, but that's under control now, so that's not a problem. So really, it's just going to be my eyes. If you're in good health, you only have to do it like once every couple of years as far as the driving. But there are some cases where some people have to do it every 6 months, or in my case, it's every year, once a year. Yeah. No, that is good. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I was interested in being an airline pilot when I was younger. And when I was younger, my step-grandfather had suggested that I go into the Air Force to get military experience before trying to do the airline thing. And just one thing after another, I wound up going into the Army instead. About 89, 90 probably would have been a good time to get into the airline industry. That was back when I think it was still kind of like a good time to be an airline pilot. I hear nowadays it's not. I hear nowadays it is not a good industry to get into. It's too expensive. It's like overwork, underpaid. It's just like trucking. I would love to get my private pilot's license and actually document the experience, just like what I did with trucking and getting my CDL. But it's just the money. It's just expensive. Maybe I should start a GoFundMe or something. GoFundMe so I can go get a private pilot's license. I'll document the whole thing. And quite honestly, I think I would rather be a private pilot anyway, because then you've got the freedom to kind of just fly where you want to go, you know? You don't have to take an Uber or a bus or something to go from one city to another just to get on the plane that you're supposed to fly, where you fly that to another location. And then I've done a lot of watched videos and done research and stuff, and my hat's off to the airline captains, because I know that they go through a lot of crap. And I think now, don't they just get paid for the miles that they fly? Or credit for the... So like all the time that's spent driving to get to the airport, to get checked in, to do the pre-trip, pre-flight checklist, are they paid for that? Or are they just paid by miles? Because if they're paid by miles, it would not surprise me, because that's how it is in trucking too. All that other stuff you don't get paid for. You're right, RP Sims. I do think it depends on the airline. There are some airlines that I've read that are really good to pilots. I bet you find it ironic where, you know, I wanted to be an airline pilot, but here in Flight Simulator I fly more general aviation. But I'll be honest, when I learned about the PMDG aircraft a while ago, I'm like, you know, I really kind of want to get one of those someday. And I do now. I have it for prepared. Well, no, I have boxed sets for Flight Simulator 2004 and FSX. I got PDMGs, and I got one, I think, that works with Flight Sim 2002 also. $80 hours a month, about 140 an hour. Okay, well, that's pretty good. That's not bad pay. That just assumes, you know, is all of your schooling paid off by then. I know that there's probably quite a few pilots that, you know, they took loans out or whatever so they can get their license. So, and of course you got to work your way up to airline pilot. Darren, you don't hear me? Yeah, turn up your volume. You gotta turn your volume up. Hi! By the way, hi. Nice to see you. Say hello to Darren, everyone. He's been a supporter of the channel for a long while, so say hello to him. He's not able to join us on the live streams very much. Refresh the stream. There you go. How long you been with me, Darren? How long have you been with me? Do you remember? What was the first video that you watched? I think we're getting close to the airport, by the way. Yeah, I know it's been a while. It was definitely before I had 1,000 subscribers. Did I have 100 subscribers yet when you first started watching? I know it was definitely in the early days. And I can't remember if it was on Twitch that you first saw me, or if it was here. I think it was YouTube. I think it was here on YouTube that you first joined our wonderful community that we have. RP Sims, I think, yeah, you first joined me on Twitch. Not seeing the airport yet. Yeah, my guess is you saw 95 or 98 and you're probably thinking, what, is someone actually streaming this old simulator? I gotta look at this. Yeah, I'm the only crazy one that's sitting there, streaming like old simulators and stuff. I was doing that with a Commodore 64 too. One time someone raided the channel and I wound up with like over 150 some people watching. It was nuts. And we do have a recording of it. There is a recording of it on the channel. It was a Flight Simulator 2 stream, I think. It was for the World Tour. But if you watch it, you'll see like such and such subscribed and subscribed and subscribed. It was just going all over the screen. It was nuts. That was a crazy, crazy stream. RP Sims is like, hell yeah, man. Flight Sim 98 was my first sim. There's a guy actually playing it. And I still am. I think we're about 20 miles from the airport. That's a guess. I haven't been paying attention to the nav, so we're kind of like a little bit off course here. All right, that should be good. Wishes he had the same amount of subs? You blame? What do you blame me for? What did I do? What'd I do, Darren? What'd I do? I didn't intentionally. Whatever I did, I didn't intentionally do it. I didn't mean to do it. As far as the history of the channel goes, Oh, I think it took like 4 years. Because my daughter and I, we were doing the Killer Nerd Gamers there to start off with. And I only had like 20, 30 subs around that time. And then I started the Shep Rambles series for the news and stuff. And that took it higher. I don't think I went over 100 subs at that time, but I know that when I started the flight sim stuff, that started jumping up the subs. And it was pretty much just slowly climbing from there, and then I did the trucking, and then it started to go up a lot more quickly, and then it kind of tapered off. And then I started doing the YouTube shorts, and that's what took it over 1,000 subscribers. How it got to 2,000 subscribers, I don't know. I don't know how it got to over 2,000. It was kind of as much of a surprise to me. And now we're getting close to 2,200 subscribers. We need to get ourselves to 3,000 subscribers. Heck, if I manage to get 10,000 subscribers, I don't know what I'm going to do. I may have to do a tour or something, so that way I can go meet viewers. I may have to go do a U.S. tour. Say hi to everyone. It'll be an appreciation tour. At 10,000 subscribers, that's going to be awesome. But yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see how long it takes. I did a Flight Simulator 95 stream. I did one earlier this month. You missed it. You haven't been paying attention. Yeah, there was one earlier this month. Give me a moment, I'll look up the where's the airport at? We should be seeing it, I think. Syracuse. Oh, was it supposed to be Syracuse? Did I mess up? You know what? I think I messed up. Yes, I did have to cancel the lawn mowing stream. I have to push that one back. Sorry about that. I did have to cancel that. I just removed the if you see that one of the thumbnails is removed, then I went and canceled it. If something happens at the last minute, I'll make an announcement of it. So, like, I'm going to make an announcement about X-Plane 12 since I'm not going to be able to do it tomorrow, unfortunately. Yeah, I canceled a couple of Minecraft ones too. Okay. All right, Fat Bear. I've got to fix that. I'm sorry. I'm glad you pointed it out. Yeah, it's not supposed to be. Syracuse would be the next one, I think. Yeah. My bad. Sorry. Hello, matey. Well, we can't exactly do around the world in FS 1.0. It's limited. Where's the airport? Where's the airport? Not to worry. We'll there it is! There it is! We found the airport. See, I told you it was there. Hey, if you give me a moment, Darren, I'll give you the link to that FS95 flight. Alright, we're going to drop some flaps, landing gear. Yeah, shame on me. I had some false advertisement there, didn't I? You're all thinking I'm going to New York, and I'm like, wait a minute, he's not going to New York, he's going to Ottawa. He lied. He lied to us. I'm unsubbing. He can't be trusted. Can't be trusted, man. He's a trucker. He's a trucker, see? He can't be trusted. Where is that Flight Simulator 95 stream? Ah, yes. Ah, see? Yeah, you missed it, dude. I was using the expansion, the California expansion with Flight Simulator 95. There you go, Darren. Uh-oh. We're getting a little too close to the ground. For real though, I mean, there's like so much controversy going on with freaking YouTubers and streamers right now. Alright, what runways do we have at this one? Okay. You still there, Darren? You didn't fall asleep, did you? Go check out the FS95 stream. You'll like it. You will like it, I guarantee. It was a cool stream because I have never used that California expansion before, and the scenery was neat. The textures and stuff was really neat for that Southern California, and I'll be doing it again. Just not yet, but it's got like ATC adventures and stuff, so. Darren's like, yeah, of course I'm awake. I want to see you crash the plane. Nah, but seriously, you'll like it. You'll like it, so. Well, South Alsea, 1901. Hello there. How are you? Yeah, for real. Go check out the link. Go watch some Flight Simulator 95. It's that expansion was pretty cool. Are you new, South Aussie? If you're not, I apologize. I'm still trying to learn everyone's name. I've got some people that are not new to the channel, but they're new to the streams. Ooh, this looks like a short runway. I hope we have enough here. Oh, you are new. Hey. Well, welcome. Welcome. It's nice to have you. but we have a lot of fun here at Killer TV. We have a great community here. We're kind of a tight-knit little family. See, look at that. RP Sims is leading the charge. It's like, hey, say hello. Say hello to him. Make him feel welcome. So, little kind of a heads up here for South Aussie. The flights that you might be most interested in, some of you know where I'm going with this, are the airline flights. So if you want to see some real comedy, go watch the airline flights, and you will learn and see what not to do when it comes to flying and landing an airliner. So it's a very educational experience. I do my best, so you can see what it is that you should not be doing. And I seem to be getting low to the ground, so I'm trying to get higher up. It probably would have helped if I looked to see what the altitude was at the airport before I got there, but so what brought you here, South Aussie? Did you just kind of come across the channel? You saw, what in the heck? Someone's actually streaming Flight Simulator 3? Who's this nuthead? Who's this nutcase? It's like, if this guy's doing Flight Simulator 3, he must be an interesting guy. It's like, I gotta check this out, see what kind of crazy guy would actually do that. Alright, let's drop some more flaps. In case you're wondering, this is Ottawa. Sorry, I had some false information on the video. This is not Syracuse, New York. I got ahead of myself. That's actually next month. Geez, can I line up with the frickin' runway already? Oh my goodness. There we go. That's a little better. No, it's not. I'm going back off case again. Come on. Touchdown. 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 Haha, there we go. We've landed. Yeah, South Aussie, I know I'm a little bit off to the left. I was trying. Trying to fly the old simulator and getting lined up is a little bit of a challenge. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that the proper way to land the plane? You're supposed to let the plane stall and touch down, right? Isn't that part of the flare? We have a little building coming up here. Ah, Darren. Good night. What are you having for dinner? Come on, share, man. What are you having? Don't go yet. Don't go yet, Darren. What are you having for dinner? Come on. Butter. Matey says he's having butter for dinner. Is that what you're having, Darren? Did you leave yet? Hello, Darren? Bueller? Are you having butter? Inquiring minds want to know if you're having butter. Oh, well, there's the end of the runway. We don't have taxiways here. You might be wondering, what in the heck are all these colors here? That's just part of the texture of the ground. That's all that is. He left and we never knew what he was having dinner with. We never got to find out. Ah, there we go. We found our parking spot for F, as in for you, Killer Gamer. Okay, so I made a boo-boo on the thumbnail description. We have Syracuse, New York on there. That's incorrect. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the flights that'll be coming up, shall we? Let's just pull that up. Pull that information up here. What is going on? What is all that stuff there? Oh my, we got seven people watching. All right, so here we go. So we're here at Ottawa, okay? Oh my, wait, am I that far? Did I really put, oh my goodness. No, sorry, Syracuse is 2 flights away. All right, so we're doing Watertown, New York. Next month we'll be flying to Watertown, New York. And then we'll be flying to Syracuse. So here it is right here. Then we got Schenectady. Then we're going to be going over here to General Edwards, Lawrence, Logan International. We got a nice, this one doesn't look like it's too far, so we might do, this might be a fun touch and go right there, and then come over here and land it in Nantucket. But you can see we are flying over here in the New York area. See, we'll be coming through John F. Kennedy Airport, Newark. We'll be coming down to Atlantic City, Salisbury, Richmond International, and over here to Norfolk. Down here, New Bern, Wilmington, South Carolina, I believe that is. North Myrtle Beach, Charleston. We've got Savannah, Georgia. We'll be going down to Jacksonville, Florida. Why is this all off? I don't know what I did there. Oh, that's what I did. Okay. Yeah, so we'll be coming to Orlando. We're going to do a short little sightseeing thing over here where with the shuttle landing facility in the Cape Canaveral. There should be some scenery over there. And then we'll be coming back down Palm Beach. And then we're going to go into the Caribbeans. Freeport, Treasure Cay, Congo Town, South Bimini, Miami, Marathon, Key West. Yes, the series is going to go forever. I might be 90 years old by the time I finish it. Fort Myers, St. Petersburg, Ocala, Tallahassee. And then we have some areas here that's not going to be covered. It shouldn't be too much though. This area we don't have any scenery for. It was never made. But we'll have like a long flight here. I do not know how long that's going to be. We might have to take one of the jets for that flight. But we'll be coming over here into, what is that, Louisiana? And then Texas over here. So you can see we're going down here to Mitchell and Laredo, and then up here to San Antonio, up to Dallas, Amarillo, Texas. We're going to get ourselves a what is it, a 44-ounce steak dinner? Is that what it is? 44-ounce, 64-ounce, something like that, over at the Big Texan. I should know. I worked there. I can't believe I can't remember it. I guess it's been that long. Las Vegas, New Mexico, Colorado Springs, Cheyenne, Wyoming, Rock Springs, Wyoming, Salt Lake City. We'll fly over Salt Lake, Twin Falls, Idaho, Boise, Idaho, Dillon, Montana, Helena, I think it's Helena, Montana. We got Great Falls, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, Spokane, Washington, Seattle, Portland, Oregon, Eugene, was this Grants Pass, Fort Jones, Redding, Red Bluff. We'll be coming over here into the San Francisco area, and what's not showing here will be a flight that goes to Hawaii, and Honolulu, Hawaii will actually be the final part of this series. That's kind of like a bonus flight is what that is. So yeah, South Aussie, we'll see it's a long day for him, so we'll see you later. Fat Bear says he enjoyed the stream. Yep, have a good weekend. And Matey, thanks for showing up also. But yeah, all right, so that's it for our flight. You can all see the flight plan of where we're going, and it looks like it's going to take us quite a bit to do it. But you know, if it was just Flight Simulator 3 that I was doing, you know, we'd get it done a lot quicker. But we're rotating through all the different simulators and stuff, so giving them all a chance. Yeah, there's only 24 hours in a day. But hey, that means you've got content to look forward to for a long time. RP Sims, yep, we'll see ya. Alrighty, well, thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Not tomorrow. I have to cancel that one. Maybe Sunday, or I might just do it next week. So keep an eye on stuff. All right, keep an eye. We'll see you later. Have a killer awesome day, everyone.